G'day and welcome to the Josh Wade Show. My name's Josh Wade, here with Connor Fairclough.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, that was better than before. Last week you were, well, actually, we filmed this the same day.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you said g'day.
I said g'day and I was hangry.
Say that again.
G'day.
Oh, you said g'day.
Good day.
Good day. Anyway. Welcome to the show. It's a year in review. This is the New Year's Eve special.
Yeah.
We're looking back at some of the stories that got us in 2017. Now, by the way, I did not choose these. We went through a few pages on Google to try and find this. We just ended up finding a website, a page from the Australian, so who knows, fake news or not. But this is their list of the things in the year of review.
There we go.
Don't smoke weed because I don't know if that's from... Anyway, here we go.
Let's go.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon that the top thing's going to be?
That's a good
This
question.
may be Australian based as well, by the way, but I suppose it's also worldwide. But what's
look,
the number one thing that you reckon's
I
happening
think the worldwide thing will be something to do with Trump.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what specific thing.
What about Australia-wise?
Australia-wise? Good question. Shit, what's happened this
It's
year?
got to be the same-sex marriage thing.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's only just recently happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it probably is.
It probably is.
It is.
Good point.
The first one that's come up, same-sex marriage.
There you go.
After years of debate, Australians have overwhelmingly voted in favour of same-sex marriage in the federal government's National Postal Survey. The historical bill was passed in December, and same-sex marriage couples will be allowed to marry from January 9th. So
there's a date now. Great.
There is a date, yeah.
Fantastic.
So that was a big one. I mean, we even spent like a little bit of time, not much, but looking into that a little bit. I mean, it definitely brought out a lot of the articles, and I mean, I'm sure you saw things from both sides.
Yeah. Yep.
Not much in Ipswich.
No, there actually isn't.
No.
Good
No
observation.
cares.
No one. Yeah, we're in a nice little bubble. We're still trying to figure out how to rebuild the mall.
So
we're still like 10 years in the past.
yeah, marriage and divorce is not really like it just happens. Well, the Gold Coast is sort of similar. There wasn't really much here. I don't think there was any like protests.
No,
or I didn't see much advertising. There was a little bit there, but then when we went down to Sydney to shoot some stuff in a suburb called Marrickville, which is around Newtown area. It's inner Sydney. Inner West, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And it's very liberal area. It's people from all different parts of the world live there, and it was everywhere. Storefronts, everything. It was sort of this, people getting behind it, but at the same time, it was almost like it was this weird thing where I'm like, are these people using this somewhat like businesses? They'd have it on the front door. We are voting yes, and it's like, are you using this as like a
business
sales tactic,
Yeah.
or like that's all good. Good on you for announcing your opinion, but. I don't know if it needs to come into the zeitgeist of
making money, selling things.
Yeah, because we saw a billboard here on the Gold Coast, the billboard company, so the advertising company that owns the billboard, so there'd be like, it was an electronic billboard, so there'd be ads that would play. It would switch over like a slideshow every 10 seconds, and then it would go to one slide that'd be like, buy this, this ad space, and it was by the ad company, and the ad company's logo, they'd changed it to the rainbow flag. In support of gay marriage. And then the one after that, I was laughing sitting in traffic, was a vote no one. Yeah. So it's like they're happy to take money from either side, and that's business. But anyway, same-sex marriage in Australia. That was the main thing that pops up here. The next one that's come up, this looks Australian-based again, but the dual citizenship fiasco.
Oh, my goodness me. Yeah.
Yes, everyone's popping out. No one's fucking Australian. Fucking big surprise.
Right,
We're a country of fucking immigrants.
And Yeah, that's big. Like that, I haven't heard about that in a while though. That's sort of quieted down a little bit.
There was a few that went. Started with Scott Ludlam's, I think that's how you say his name. Discovery of dual citizenship and his subsequent resignation opened a can of worms that sparked a constitutional crisis and claimed several political scalps. More could follow in 2018. So I reckon that's interesting. I reckon someone in the Liberal or Labor Party has sort of known about this and tried to get the fucking Greens guy out, and then it's just unintentionally backfired on
everyone.
Then because there's a few of them that have gone and
they're falling like dominoes.
It's interesting because it's like, I don't know if if that's what it says in the Constitution, then that's what the law is. So and if they don't want that, then change the law, because I don't think it matters extremely too much. Like if someone's parents were born in New Zealand, like, for fuck's sake, like, are we really that? But at the same time, I suppose it is, I don't like the fact that a lot of these people would have known.
Yeah.
They would have known, man.
Yeah.
Like, and they lied. They lied. They
Openly
thought they could slip
lied,
through the cracks.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they all act like, I didn't
what a
know.
surprise.
I didn't know that I wasn't a full Australian citizen. You're a dual citizen.
Yeah, I think. I got a British passport. Does that mean... Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
So, like...
Yeah, I got a British passport.
It's a pretty, like, obvious thing.
Yeah.
It's not something that you miss.
Yeah, I mean, you have to apply.
Yeah, and you signed a declaration to say
so it's not like you're doing it subconsciously. You've got to,
Oh, well, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Next one is the US-Australia relations under Trump. Remember that, the phone call?
Yeah, the big phone call.
Yeah, if you're not from Australia and you're listening to this, Trump called our Prime Minister and they had a bit of a... I think Trump hung up on him or something. It says Australian-US relations hit a bump in January over the rehoming of 1,250 refugees. But the two countries smoothed over things and now united on the need to bring North Korea to heel and stop the rise of IS in the Asia Pacific. So they're both fighting over who's going to take a bunch of people that we bombed the fuck out of, and then they're going to have to be rehomed. I mean, my opinion on that, I don't know what yours is.
Yeah.
Because I totally understand that there's a genuine conversation that needs to be had about immigration. You can't just go, let every Tom, Dick and Harry in the country. And that's not racist to think that. It's a genuine, concern. Like, you've got to be able to have enough infrastructure and have enough money to support these people to get jobs. Do we have enough jobs to support all these people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? I don't think the person leading that argument should be Pauline Hanson.
No,
I think that does
a
pretty big disservice. But you've been to Europe.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went?
Oh, I was pretty young. I would have been 14, I think. So
maybe not like as much, but we definitely saw it over there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about
recently
this.
In France. There was sort of in a lot of countries. It was like, oh wow, like this is not what you think it is.
Yeah.
There's definitely been a lot of immigration in these places, and things change. Like the culture
does change.
Yeah. It was. Wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but it is interesting. I think there was a lot of Sudanese refugees in or immigrants in France. A lot of them were homeless.
Yeah. Right.
Because the country can't support that many, an influx of that many people all at once when we're bombing the fuck out of them. So, well, not just bombing the fuck out of them, but just in general.
We do a lot of bombing.
We do a lot of, who knows, are we bombing the Sudanese? Like, everyone's affected in that area. And no one has anywhere to go. But, it was interesting. And they can only resort to, in those circumstances, you've got to fucking steal stuff. You've got to do, not saying that all that, like, I'm being very safe when I say this, but they are genuine things that do happen. When they come from war-torn countries, the only way to get about is by, behaving like how everyone else is. You got to do what you got to do. Jesus Christ, that's going to fucking...
It's dog eat dog.
It is a dog eat dog world.
Yeah,
it's a scary place to be. But we, my friend got mugged when we were over
there.
Did
he? I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how badly was it? Did he lose much money?
They took his wallet and stuff like that. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's just, what you got to do. Like, if I'm sitting there and I'm like, I've got to feed my family, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I can't get a job, can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? You have to resort to things like that. So it's this...
It comes full circle at some point.
It's this thing that's like, what do you do? I just keep coming back to the thing of like, how about we just stop intervening in everything and let people live where they're from?
Yeah.
Stop funding and giving rebels fucking our weapons.
Yeah.
But it's a resource war. It comes back to oil, diamonds diamonds and stuff like that. It's insane. Anyway, I don't know how I got onto that from the Trump thing.
The Trump thing. Yeah.
Anyway. Manus Island's pretty fucked now. I don't know if you've looked into much about that.
No, I haven't. No.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, we are bad people.
Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, I do.
You know that?
Yeah. Actually, because that was sort of a big thing.
No one's
fairly recently, but no one's touching it. And it's quite inhuman.
Yeah.
Inhumane, sorry.
Yeah.
Inhumane is the word. What's happening there? It's...
We're happy as Australians to get on our high horse about America and Trump and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's like, you do know what's going on as well here.
Well, I don't think many of the public do know what's going on.
No, because I think the reporting on it is a little bit skewed.
Yeah.
regardless of what, you know, what these people have done in their past life, what they've done, whatever, like, you know, they've come here on fucking boats. They've put themselves through that. That's fucking desperation. There has to be some sort of level of processing, but you can't just turn off a detention centre with a bunch of people there and just go, oh, right, we don't give a, you know,
pack up,
not our problem now.
Yeah.
Figure it out yourself. You're on a fucking island. Living in your piss and shit. It's like, what are you... Like,
it's actually really quite sad, isn't it? Like it's,
we'll spend billions and billions of dollars on a bunch of new ships and shit like that, but, you know, fuck everyone else. Can't afford to fucking pay for, you know, house a veteran. Can't afford to do this. Can't afford to do that, but we'll fucking bomb the shit out of you. That's a George Carlin quote. It's a great clip.
It? Oh, cool.
Anyway.
Love George.
Yeah. Talking about George, we've got Cardinal George Pell. He's come up next. Great segue, Georgie.
You just can't plan comedy like that.
You just can't. Cardinal George Pell, Australia's Cardinal George Pell, became the most senior Catholic to ever be... Oh, wow. The most senior Catholic to ever been charged with sexual abuse following a lengthy Victorian police investigation. Pell denies the allegations. A committal hearing begins on March 5 to determine if he should stand trial. Fucking oath he should.
Yeah. I mean, you've spoken about this sort of stuff on a lot of podcasts, so it's not new news to anyone that's watching this.
No, it's just interesting how it's not you know, these things aren't really a coincidence. Like there must have been something organised going on there. When such a large percentage of them were doing this sort of stuff. But anyway, don't know what more to fucking say about it.
No,
it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
Terror threats. Oh.
Once again.
You
just can't plan it.
You just can't do it. Terror threats. A host of anti-terror laws. Oh, fuck, I can get into this. A host of anti-terror laws were flagged after another wave of deadly attacks overseas sparked fears of more on home soil. 4 Australians died in offshore attacks in London, Iraq and Barcelona. Don't know how I feel about all this. Awful that you know, people died. But yeah, I still think it's just like the Patriot Act that was brought in after 9/11, where, you know, the NSA and all these people can, you know, access all your information, access everything that they want. And they've proven that none of that has actually stopped any attacks. So, you know, instead of, you know, the concept that they're using right now is just collect everything and go from there, and it shouldn't, you know, that'd be like a ship grabbing everything from the bottom of the ocean and trying to find the one bit of gold inside it. It's sort of like, is that really the smartest way of doing it? And if it's not, then why are you doing it this way? Like, is there actually something else that you're trying to achieve through all this? Is this just the scapegoat to be able to collect everyone's information and stuff like that? It's interesting. There's been a lot of terrorist attacks this year.
Yeah, there has been. Yeah.
When we say terrorist attacks as well, I suppose, you know, if it's one person or whoever it is, I guess it's a terrorist attack. But it's interesting that there hasn't been a terrorist attack of the magnitude of 9/11 for a while. And it's coming.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it's got to be coming. We've majored a war every 10 years. You know, we're almost getting close to 20 years.
Really?
We've been at war in the Middle East now for
20.
close to 17 years, 16 and a bit.
That's nuts.
Yeah. That's a really long time.
Yeah. Jeez, I didn't know it was that long. Wow.
Yep.
That sort of throw me around a bit.
Bunch of cavemen with AK-47s.
Yeah.
Coming to a drone fight. We still can't beat them.
No.
Something else at play there. And
I think so.
You do?
Yeah, I mean...
Why not?
It's
too obvious.
Yeah, I know.
Just don't care. They don't care. It
just doesn't make sense other way.
Shut up and watch the Kardashians, you fucking sub cunts. That's what they're sitting there thinking.
Yeah.
Shut up. Let us sell our weapons to the fucking Saudis. Fucking...
Because, you know, Kendall's engaged again or something. It's a new episode of Keeping Up with the K's.
KK... Kardashians. I was going to say all the K's, but then never fucking mind. The North Korea threat.
So which one?
the threat.
Which one? Yeah.
A series of ballistic missile tests by North Korea throughout the year sparked fears that one could be aimed at Australia in the near future. Malcolm Turnbull said the key to resolving the crisis is for the world to heap economic pressure on North Korea using tough trade sanctions. I also have interesting opinions on this one. What do you feel about North Korea? What's your immediate opinion when you say North Korea?
I don't know. I think it's maybe not everything that the media hypes it up to be. I feel like if something was going to happen, it probably would have already happened.
I'm just of the opinion, I've actually never seen a bit of footage of Kim Jong-un making a speech about
that's a good point.
Trump or anyone. Like, he's never come out and publicly said, they could just show on the news. Like, that's the same thing. They always do this as well. Next time you see North Korea launch a rocket, look at the side when they show rocket footage. It'll always say file footage.
Yeah. It's old. It's old. Or
They've
it's
launched
just like
rockets before, but yeah, they could just say North Korea launched a thing and, they say that it's going to hit America at some point. They're practicing that. Kim Jong-un said today that, he's looking forward to attacking America or something. Yeah. And we'd sit there and just eat it up like, that's North Korea.
Yeah.
Where is that information coming from? The state television of North Korea, which is also propaganda? Like, give me the source of where Kim Jong... I want to see Kim Jong-un saying that.
Saying something, yeah. It's a good point. Nothing's come out, so give us some facts.
I just don't think... I just think to myself, is he the new boogeyman? Do they realise now that, because we have been at war for 16, 17 years, that maybe people are waking up to the fact that Jesus has gone on a little bit long? Like, who are we actually fighting?
Yeah. Possibly.
They don't have nuclear weapons. They don't have anything. They literally have fucking Toyotas and AK-47s mounted to the back of it.
Jeez.
So maybe Kim Jong-un... I just feel like Kim Jong-un is like... it's scary to have a fat man with nuclear missiles pointed at you than it is to have a bunch of cavemen.
Yeah, running around with AKs. Yeah. Again, like I said, you've said that a lot as well on the podcast.
It just makes sense.
It does, yeah. No, I completely agree.
I don't think he would. I just don't think. And I think someone said this analogy to me once, and I thought, fuck, that's pretty spot on. Like, most of the big countries in the world have nuclear weapons. Like, sure, China does, America does, Russia would. Like, everyone's got these nuclear weapons now. North Korea has never attacked anyone. They've never just blatantly gone in and just attacked a country. So firstly, that's a point for North Korea.
Yeah.
Now, if your next door neighbor at your house had a bunch of guns, like missiles, pointed at your house and said, you are not allowed, I'm telling you now, Connor, you're not allowed to get the same defense system as me, otherwise I'll blow the shit out of you. Would you be sitting there going, I'm getting the same missiles as you and I'm pointing them at your house, so you... That's all it is.
Yeah, that's a very good analogy.
Like, I just want you to know that, I've got these missiles. Don't attack me. I won't attack you.
Of course, you'd want to protect yourself.
But so what gives America this right to be like, nah, you can't have them. We can have them, but you can't have them. Why? Because we said so.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah.
So, I think the North Korea things, they're a fucked country, but, there's a lot of poverty there and shit like that. On,
within the country. But
fucking, we've got Guantanamo Bay, we've got Minnesota, we've got all these fucked up things as well.
Yeah,
like
we do.
How dare we sit on our fucking high horse? Anyway, Cyclone Debbie.
Jeez, that's a nice little change up.
From Kim Jong to Deb.
To Debbie. I don't know.
Where was this?
When did Debbie hit?
Jeez, that's gone. The Category 4 severe tropical storm wreaked billions of dollars worth damage when it hit Whitsunday tourist resorts.
The bloody bananas were out of stock.
I've lived in a cyclone before. Cyclone Larry, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a big one. Category 5. Took out Innisfail. Took out...
Wow.
Yeah.
What was like? Were you just
We just had to sit in the house all night.
What was it like?
It was just like outside the whole time. Big fuck off tree outside fell down.
Really?
That's the worst. No, and then you went to the city, and the city was all the McDonald's poles are down. It was just all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Macca's was open though, 24/7. They
just couldn't go through the drive-through.
No. But it's...
Gee, that's scary.
Pretty wild time. Power goes down for 2 weeks, so you're just sitting at home with no power.
Yeah, actually, it's a bit of an inconvenience, old Cyclone Debbie.
Yeah.
And all the brothers and sisters.
Cyclone Debbie. But March 28th, I don't even remember that.
I feel like Hasn't there been one more recent? Maybe not.
Who knows? But just isn't that amazing that like these sort of things? It's only March 28th. It's not even.
Oh, that's probably still recovering from it. Like,
well, yeah, they would be, but I mean, in our heads, with just how much is happening every day, the information that we're consuming.
Yeah.
How do you?
You can't keep up.
No, I seriously forget that. I mean, I probably wouldn't forget it if my house was destroyed, but...
If I was up there when Cyclone Debbie hit, I'd definitely remember it.
Here's one that we shouldn't forget about, but we definitely have. The ATO's Deputy Commissioner was arrested. So Deputy Tax Commissioner Michael Cranston was suspended and later resigned after what police believe to be one of the biggest white-collar frauds involving a syndicate of companies, straw directors and bank accounts. So his son was running like some sort of fraud thing where he had private jets, he had multiple houses, everything. The dad would have known about it because he's the deputy tax commissioner, and they were all in on it.
Yeah, that's
they were all
crazy.
in on it. Like, would you not be going like? It's so obvious because you'd be like, how did my son get fucking 25 mansions and 3 private jets? And what jobs he got? I'm the deputy commissioner of the tax department. How crazy is that?
Yeah, very crazy.
He must have done something. He's fucked someone off because they would have known about it for a long time.
Yeah, it's not something that just happens overnight.
No. You know, they're all caught up in fraud. That's how you get to the top. He would have got the job because it's a
slow burn thing, yeah.
He would have done something to get his way there.
Yeah. And what number was that in the trending list?
I don't know. It doesn't have
it doesn't have a number. Oh, that'd be funny if it numbered it of level of importance or something.
Go have a look at that. How many things did he have? I'll read out what he had because you'll just be like, what the fuck? $144 million. That was in cash, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
Plus he had... Oh, anyway, it is shitload. Like, it's just out of
something that's ridiculous.
Next story was detention dramas. There you go. So Australian Detention Centre on Manus Island was shut in November, leaving 600 refugees and asylum seekers in limbo. Most of the men fought against their relocation for 3 weeks by refusing to leave the centre until the Papua New Guinea police, armed with batons, forced them out. Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did I. And that happened in November, did it? So that's still fairly recent, but hasn't been really discussed.
They just shut it. Yeah. They just went, all right, there's 600 people there, men, women and children.
Power off.
Yeah, or it might just be men, I'm not sure, but power off.
Power and water or something?
Yeah, power and water off.
Yeah.
They were building like, wells to get water from. And then because they wouldn't leave, because they had nowhere to go, the Papua New Guinea police, armed with batons, fucking bashed them and fought them out. And there's a photo of a guy with blood and...
That's crazy. I didn't know that second part.
Our government did that.
Yeah, let's focus on our own garden before we go searching others.
They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about anyone. They just want to keep their fucking job, their $200,000 job a year and all their perks and, their chance at being able to fraud the fucking people like the deputy commissioner. Shit, fuck that.
Yeah, that's actually really crazy.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that.
How dare they after, when they passed gay marriage. You know that video of them getting up there singing "We Are Australian"?
No. Did they do that?
Yeah, they're like the crowd's there, and then all the people that are in Parliament that voted yes, they all sang, and you've got Bill Shorten and the other chicks sitting there going, "We are one, but we are..." Like, get fucked, cunts. You are so full of shit.
Oh my lord.
Like, I'll show you the video. We're going to put it in this because you'll cringe. If you haven't seen it, I'm just like, you piece of shit. Great. Good on them. But at the same time, I wish we had this reaction as well for when we go, we're leaving the war.
Yeah.
We're not going to send our children to fight a war for money and oil and shit like that. Like, look at them hugging each other.
Malk. For equality, for respect, Australia has done it.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
Get on with it.
Like, what the fuck? Like, look at them all. Not just Malcolm Turnbull.
No,
I
the
don't take
entire
any
fucking-
sides. I've got no interest at all. I just think it's all bullshit. But what a piece of shit. Like, to get up there this whole time and be like, oh, we're going to do a plebiscite. We're going to do this. And then carry on like a
that.
fucking Fruit Loop. Like you've saved the world. We've done it.
What a day for love, for equality, for respect. Australia has done it.
Oh, hang on. Here they go. Right, here they are singing. Oh, and they're doing the sway as well. Oh, my Lord. Gee, I didn't know this video existed. Wow.
And that's a nice little photo to end it on. But anyway, yeah.
Wow.
What's this? The thrill of sporting victory. I'm really upset. I just realised there's a massive hole in my pants, and I just bought them, and they're really my favourite pants. Like, so much so that I'd go and get them stitched up.
That's
Have you ever done that?
Yeah. Yeah, my grandmother used to sew clothes that ripped and broke and stuff like that, so.
Jeez, I've only worn them a few times.
It's the first time I've seen you wear them. Not that I see you every day, but...
But yeah, I've only worn them a couple of times. I really like them. Fucking shitty store.
If
Don't
you
go
know
to,
how
what's it
to,
called? Bear and something. It's in Europe.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
One of our patrons maybe know how to sew something up, or...
Yeah, I'll send you me undies.
Yeah.
Not me undies.
No.
Join our Patreon if you want my undies. All right, next one is the thrill of sporting victory. Richmond finally gave the Black and Gold Army something to smile about.
I feel like we need to read Jace for something like this.
Whoever wrote this clearly wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
Ending their 37-year wait for an AFL flag. In the NRL, the Storm defeated undermanned North Queensland to cap a commanding year. Don't really care.
No.
And that's it. That's apparently what the year in review is.
It? Yeah, great.
I think there's probably a lot more they've missed out on.
Yeah.
But straight away, I've just clicked on what's happening now. And the top thing is Kim, next goal made clear. North Korea have dashed the hopes of world leaders with new like-for-like nuclear arsenal pledge. Don't know what that means, but... And then the next one is the price of freedom, $7 billion. He's the Middle East's richest man, but Prince Al-Walid bin Talal may have... He's probably going to kill me for that.
Yeah, probably.
May have to dismantle his empire to buy his way out of this mess. I don't know what any of that means. Anyway.
What a year.
What a year.
It's been. What a year it will be next year.
Is it the end? We
I
say
don't
it
know.
all the time.
We do. You do. A lot.
Mm.
What do you reckon's going to happen next year? Predict something.
We should do that.
I
What do
mean,
you
I
predict
don't really
something
know.
for us? There'll be a financial crisis.
Yeah, do you think so?
Major financial
Yep.
crisis.
I think Bitcoin's going to go up. That'll be my little prediction.
Bitcoin. That sort of crypto thing is only going to... It's here to stay now.
Yeah, cryptocurrency in general, it's on the rise, I think.
But you're going to see the beginning of the... We already are. You're seeing the beginning of the end of the monetary system as we know it now. This debt-based currency system that, a private bank prints out money that the government borrows from them with interest and then charges the people tax.
Yeah.
It's going to cause havoc.
Yeah, some shit.
But they're going to do a lot of shit. They're going to pull out some last stops before that happens. And if that means, bigger war, stuff like that, wouldn't surprise me. They got some weapons to sell if they want to keep this motherfucker rolling.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching the show. Yeah, we'll end on that one.
Very somber.
Have a great New Year, everybody.
It's New Year's Eve. This comes out on New Year's Eve, so very somber. But
why don't we? What time are we on now?
We're at 29 minutes.
Oh, may as well. Well, when this comes out, this will actually be the day that we first met.
Yeah, yeah. Our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah, and we started with the 60 minutes video.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, maybe we'll overlay some of that shit.
Yeah, that was our...
Take a photo of us in your auntie's apartment.
Yeah.
'Cause that's where we sort of started, right?
Yeah, and then...
what else have we done this year?
The photo of you, me and Jared after shooting the 60 minutes
yeah.
thing.
That's a good photo. That's a good one.
Yeah, and then
I think there's one up with Sam as well for the Cunny videos in your live show.
Yep, yeah, we did the... we also did the live show, the Jimmy Jackson, Justin Ryan thing.
Oh, we did too. We did a documentary.
Yeah, we did. We've produced 40 episodes.
40 episodes. I think it's probably 42, but we haven't released a few. There's been a few we sort of have
40
kept.
Episodes of this
so
every single week.
Yeah.
Even these weeks that we don't have a guest, we've still done it. So,
and now we're sitting in a little office at the Gold Coast.
Got an office, got a studio. Still got a little, got to build it and stuff. But we're there. We're at that point where we are where we want to be. We've got a great group of supporters and I guess a family in the group that watch all the stuff now and in the live streams and that. So what's next year?
Life's good at the moment. Gonna get better, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to say what we're hoping to do next year, or is it gonna just happen when it happens?
We'll have a series. We're in talks with people for a series. The documentary stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we actually got to shoot that. We'll probably have to start organising that pretty much as soon as we stop recording this. Yeah, basically it's on the roll now. We've sort of left it a little, but yeah. Yep. So that should be good. Hopefully that comes to happen, and I've got a good feeling about it. So. Oh, so do I. I mean, how many things have we done this year that continues to prove the quality of our work time and time again? So it was only a matter of time, really. And this is all about, for me now, I guess, I speak to you about it a lot. I speak to my friends about it a lot. But the difference between making sketch comedy videos that go for 3 minutes and just trying to get people to go, you're funny, you're funny, you're funny. There's just no substance in that for me anymore. I appreciate it. I know I'm a funny person in terms of, I've got 770,000 people that follow me on Facebook. I'm not saying that in a cocky way, but I just mean, how much more validation do I need? Yeah. I don't. It's never gonna make me any happier. So now it's like, okay, cool. I'm in this position now. How do I create legacy over likes? That's the big thing that we keep going for. How do we, make a difference? And if it means that, if everyone unsubscribed and I was sitting on just the 200 people, the 200 subscribers that are on Patreon, that's much more valuable to me than having 1 million people follow me and sitting there looking around at everyone else going, oh, what's this person doing? Oh, did you see the sketch they did? Not interested in that. I'm interested in the few of you that are watching that actually take something from this and then go out and act on it. And 90% of you won't. And that's totally okay. This is just a bit of entertainment. But for the ones that do, this is why we do it every single week. We spend a lot of time doing this. We spend a lot of money trying to get it done. Yeah. I don't want anything in return other than to be able to fund and do this and then, on bigger and greater scales. Yeah. That's sort of all that's left, really, isn't it? Just watch it. It's the same sort of content. It's just going to get better. Yep. If you like it, show a mate. That's it. That's all you need to do. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't have to be a big fucking hurrah of look at me, here I am. Yeah. Please make me go viral. Just keep it to yourselves. Yeah. Really, just keep this. Wouldn't it be great if everyone had that sort of mindset? Just keep this shit to yourselves. This is special. I like what we got here. I like the people that comment. I like the group that we have. Doesn't need to be fucking big fucking fiasco celebration. Yeah. We'll end on that. Thanks for watching 2017. 2017, yeah. Good stuff. It's been fun. By this time, I'll be on a boat in fucking Sydney Harbour. Wearing your Gucci clothes and shoes. And sniffing coke. All right. Next year will be wild. All right. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.